Good day everyone. Today I am going to speak about lexical interference in EFL learners with a particular focus on false friends and their impact on language production. What is false friend? False friend words are words that sound and look similar, but they have got different meaning in two languages. And because of it, students may think that they know the meaning of the word, so they use it in different context or in wrong context. And in this presentation today, I am going to explain how false friends affect learners' spoken and written English, what type of errors they produce, and how teachers can help students avoid these mistakes. As we noted, false friends are words which sounds or looks similar in two languages, but they have got different meanings. False friends are important in EFL learnings because they directly affect communication. These words are familiar looking, and it means students often transfer the meaning from other language, especially from their native language, into English or other languages they know. In some cases, yes, it is useful, but it also leads to misunderstandings. The sentence may be incorrect grammatically, but it is wrong semantically. It means that, or in other words, it is acceptable grammatically, but the meaning is inaccurate, unnatural English. And that's why false friends do not treat it as only translation problems. A false friend is a word is a similar looking, but difference the meaning, usage, or pragmatic functions. The similarity should be visual, phonological, or both. Let's pay attention to the word fabric in English. The word fabric in English means clothes or material. However, the word fabric means factory in Russian. So the similarity can mislead learners because the word looks familiar. So the learner may feel confidently using it, but in reality, the context is wrong. And so false friends are dangerous for learners because they are not completely unknown words. They are familiar looking, but they create hidden errors. False friends words are especially problematic because they create sense of familiarity. The Azerbaijan EFL context is especially interesting because many learners know more than one languages. It means that they do not influenced only by Azerbaijani, also by Turkish, Russian, and it means that they may transfer the words from their mother language, from Russian, Turkish, into English. And the multilingual background can support language learning, but at the same time it also increases the interference and increases lexical interference. And let's pay attention to the word magazine. This word looks similar in Russian and in English, The word magazine means periodical or journal in English. However, it means shop or store in Russian. So, learners may say that I bought shoes from magazine. Whereas the word magazine is not a good choice for this context, because in English it is impossible to buy shoes from magazine. And this shows that false friends errors come from different language sources, not only from native language that learners know. And the main aim of this study is to examine how false friends affect EFL learners' language production. This study uses a qualitative error analysis approach supported by descriptive frequency analysis. The participants were intermediate and upper intermediate levels, and whose first language is Azerbaijani. At the same time, they know more than one languages, like Russian, Turkish, which makes the context is multilingual. The data came from two main sources: written production and spoken classroom interactions. The written production included paragraph writing, reflexive responses, and short academic essays. And the spoken data included classroom discussions, oral presentations, and spontaneous communication activities. The learners' errors were identified and examined and classified according to a communication function. And the study classified false friends errors into four main categories. These are semantic errors, collocational errors, pragmatic misunderstandings, and lexical production errors. Let's pay attention to semantic errors. When semantic errors happen, they occur when students use the word in the wrong context. For example, the word actual. Learners may use actual to mean current or relevant. Also, it means real or factual in English. And here we see students' mistakes. They made a lot of mistakes in semantic errors. These mistakes are 46%, and collocational errors 27%, pragmatic errors 17%, and lexical errors 10%. Totally, students use 126 words in the wrong context, but they made the dominant errors happened in semantic field. And here are some words that students often transfer these words in the wrong context. We spoke about the word actual, fabric, magazine, and let's pay attention the word sympathetic. And in English, these words also may look familiar to students. That's why they may confuse the meaning of these words. And students may say she's a very sympathetic girl, but it is better to say she is friendly, she's a pleasant girl. And the findings of this The findings of these studies have important implications for EFL teaching, and as we mentioned, teachers should pay attention to help how students avoid these problems, these mistakes. First, teachers should not teach vocabulary, only direct translations. Students need to learn the words in context with attention to meaning, collocations, and pragmatic use. Second, false friends should be taught explicitly. The learners need to compare misleading words from English, from other languages they know, such as Azerbaijani. And third, teachers can use constructive tasks, exercises, error correction tasks, speaking activities, and written practice to help students notice these differences. These tasks are really a help to students. And to sum up, false friends are familiar-looking words, but misleading words at the same time. If learners are not aware of these type of words, they may produce inaccurate, unnatural, and confusing English. Therefore, awareness of false friends become an important part of vocabulary teaching in EFL classrooms. Thanks for your attention.